welcome back to my channel. My name is Havila and I am the face of the wife life. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how I keep my children entertained, distracted, busy while they're sick. A lot of times, toddlers can get really fussy when they're sick. So here are some tips that I can share with you, and these are things that work for my kids. So you can try them out. If they don't work, I'm sorry, but if they do work, then please let me know down in the comments. I am starting a new series called Tea Time with Havila. So in this series, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how I make motherhood go a lot smoother for myself, ways I make wife life go a lot smoother. So if you're interested in those type of things, then grab your tea, grab a treat, and let's get into today's video. Okay, so let's get right into the first tip. The first tip is going to be doing something hands-on with them. I did share on my Instagram that my children are very hands-on learners, and that is just their thing. So on this day when they were sick, I decided to go ahead and let them play with Play-Doh. They also have kinetic sand. I usually do kinetic sand when I really need them to be distracted. It's a lot more messier than Play-Doh. So this day I let them choose. They wanted to do Play-Doh, so that's what I let them play with. This really keeps them distracted from their runny noses, whether or not they have like a sore throat, whether or not they are sneezing and stuff like that. I know my son gets extremely irritated whenever his nose is running. So the whole time while they were playing with their Play-Doh, he really didn't do too much complaining. I do throw the Play-Doh out after we're done because that Play-Doh is now contaminated. So they were coughing and everything on it. So once they are done with this Play-Doh, after being sick, it does go in the trash. So just keep that in mind because you really can't do too much disinfecting with Play-Doh. The second thing I like to do with my children while they're sick is to get them outside. Yes, outside in the sun, getting vitamin D. It may sound weird, but I promise it works. It keeps them distracted even if they're not feeling good. I know my youngest, he's 1. He wasn't feeling the best, so I did let him sit in the stroller while we were outside. But on this day, we got outside, we had some popsicles. That keeps them hydrated, it keeps them cool, especially if they're like running a small fever. That's a good tip. And you can also let them do some type of scavenger hunt. On this day, they decided to hunt for some rocks because that's going to lead into number 3. Number 3, I let them do some painting. They decided to paint rocks. I only had 2 colors. I picked this up from the Target dollar spot, which was some acrylic paint. I only had it in white and black, along with some paint brushes. And this really just kept them busy and entertained. They love, like I said before, they love doing hands-on activities. So this kept them really busy and distracted while they weren't feeling too well. The fourth way I love to keep them distracted while they're sick is by reading aloud. My kids love books. If we read books all day, they would be completely fine with that. Of course, they love picture books, and my 4-year-old, she is currently starting to read. She's recognizing a lot of sight words. She's sounding words out. So this is something that they really enjoy. And my son is actually catching on to those things as well. He is 3. So if your children love books, I recommend going to your local library, picking up some books for free. Or you can also look at books near to buy. You can go on Amazon to buy books. I usually pick mine up from Amazon, or I go to Target. Target has a really good book selection. And moving on to the final way that I keep my kids entertained when they're sick or distracted, mainly this one is distracted, is by letting them watch their favorite movie and cuddling with them. This makes them feel really comforted and warm and just really relaxed. This kind of keeps them in the mindset of everything's okay. You may not feel okay, but hey, it's okay. So I usually like to get all 3 of them on the couch with a warm blanket, putting on their favorite movie. This time my son, he was the one who was mainly sick this time around. He kind of passed it to everybody else. His favorite movie currently is Black Panther, so I decided to let him watch that. This really kept my son relaxed and interested in something other than his nose running. So this is something that you can try if your children are not feeling too well. So I really hope you all liked today's video. It's something really different. I decided to do something that's going to be mommy targeted. So if you have any tips for me on how to keep your kids entertained or distracted while they're sick, please drop them in the comments. Check out my Instagram. It is thewifelife5. Also, please comment down below on what type of content you like to see. I know I've posted cleaning videos, I've posted videos in regards to homeschool, stuff like that. So tell me what you like to see so that I can start posting more of those types of videos. Thanks for watching. Shalom.